Okay, hello. I will be going through this very briefly because this recording is recording at a gigabyte every single minute, and the last recording which I did was around 38 minutes and it was incomplete, so therefore we will be going through this rather quickly. I have got all the data, all the input data ready, recorded in a text file. In front of us we have the Postman client. Is an API client that allows us to connect to all sorts of different APIs, such as GraphQL, WebSockets, etc., etc. We will be going through our test today. This is for my AQA A-Level A2 computer science project. This is for the back end. There is already a video on the front end. This is with the Monolith API is the main back-end service which services the front end, which there is already a video on. So for the start of it, we do have the get public info. No, the nav info test. This is mostly used in the context of the navigation bar. It returns the username and the name. It doesn't return the ID because we're requesting it with the ID. So in the ID, we are going to input the user ID. We're going to query it and we'll get W58 with the name of Dana J. If we were to SQL inject it, if we were to do an incorrect, we get a return value of null. SQL injection, null. Next one. Get public info returns the information at the username with the user's ID and the state they are with one another, such as the username, the friend count, the follower count, the follower, and the status, which should be follow if they're not following one another. As you can see, that is their information. If we were to do something incorrect, we get a return value. Okay, so we have failed our oh yes, no, this was failed because I forgot, for the sanctity of freedom of information, I have released this to be a public API. Get all posts. I don't think this user has anything. Oh no, they do. They have one post. If there were multiples, this is an array of records, dictionaries. There's a name for this. I learned it yesterday. One moment. If we were to get user search name results, we would do like this, of type search. These are all null. And just like that, we have our array of search results. Get pending. Yes, I'm not going to have time to find this. Not right now. In get pending, we have, I'm sorry about this, we will not have anything. I think we are going in with our old version of the API keys because for now we have not updated them. However, we will be updating them shortly. If we were to get the user's feed, Leaving this empty would default to the recommended either way. And as you can see, these are recommenders. We can change this by going to date, which brings the most recent first. This is done with priority queue. Date runs where Mary A. Havery and Robert L. Haldund are returned, and Rustock isn't, because Ben Rustock seemed to be what we would say is an active and high quality content creator. Finally, we could do the following, where Ben F. Rustock would rear his head. Putting in the incorrect ID will return null. The thing goes. There we go. Query that again. Remove the M there. There we go. Recommended users will return the users on the outermost level of mutuality, pretty much allowing you to connect with people just outside your reach, or if you don't follow enough people for that to be entirely full, the rest will be filled with top content creators from the platform. And as we see, there we go. We can get a post based off of 20, and we'll query that. Content true, there's only a photo based post. Let's go with 2. Hi, it's my first post, ironically it's the second. But if we were to go with something outside the range, again, not getting the chat room data is something I did not actually expect, I forgot, which means that we should go here. And we have a chat ID of this. We will place this here. We will place this here, and we will place the old version of the secret key here. From this, we would like our chat room users, messages, sender. So we have a chat room and we have messages. And finally, we have let's go for the last message. we have these as individual chat rooms with the last message and the chat room users. Finally, we're on to the mutations, where we will go through with creating the user. Actually, it would have been logical to follow. I did generate a script for this video, but I decided to not follow it because I don't really like it. Sometimes AI is a bit more logical than us. Let's say April. Oh. April. I'm sorry, I'm working with what I have in front of me. Password 123, and it will return an ID and a secret key. These are the new IDs and secret keys that we employ. The IDs remain the same, but the secret keys are now 32-bit hex, and they're generated in a much more efficient way. Also, I'm sure if we sign in, April password 123, we now have a new API key, which I will be replacing. Follow unfollow user. Well, now we will be following W58 followed. And now, instead of having null an empty array of pending requests, why not go back to get pending with whoth's account? And now we can see April. I don't know why I chose the name April. I'm sorry. Let's try again with this. Whoof 58 unfollowed. If we were to go through the pending request again, they would not be that. For now, let's leave them as followed. This pending request is to accept them as a friend. So therefore, if we were to go in with whoth's account, with a request of add. No. Oh. We do need their request ID, which I have forgotten to record. So once again, we will go into the pending. We will log in from whoth's account. I'll retrieve this ID here. And we are from our newly created account. And we will add them. and there we have befriended. I had the these the wrong way around. Therefore, they are now befriended. However, if we were to go to follow and unfollow users now with now we have unfriended them. Edit details. Ready? Secret key. First. I do wish that I had created enums. I'm still not sure if I can do this in JavaScript. However, enums would have just been a much better way. A bit like a Rust name. Let's just call them file. I must remind you that this is my first round of testing after restructuring my API. This is what I am aware now that I have got lowercase request types and uppercase request types in the get feed resolver. This is why this ID has been updated. I am aware that in future I should go on with a more systematic approach with a much greater emphasis on planning, because otherwise I think I'd have done more and it would have been clean and I wouldn't have had to iterate that many times on things which should have just been done. If we were to do username, let's go file u. Yes, I understand where the error is coming from. I'm not allowed to do a logical OR double pipe operator on a switch statement. However, I was trying to be clean and concise. I'm just going to have to do another case statement. So much for try. Cannot redeclare block scoped variable. Our case is not blocked. Okay. Now, if we were to do that, and now if we were to do that, okay. There we go. Then if we were to do a password with we would receive a new API key, which allows us to maintain persistent sessions in the client. Following on, we have create post, where we can use our ID and our new secret key. We can enter the content. This is from post. False. And we will retrieve an ID. The ID is of 43. We can access this in the browser, but to prove this, we will just go here, do this, query, and this is from Postman. Well, we don't request that, we don't need that in the client. This is just for the reusability of our transport layers, our transport data structures, aka our type definitions. Create post viewed. First feed. Just liked. 43. Just liked. First unliked. First liked. Get location. This return creates a new chat room, or if need be, it redirects us to an existing chat room. This is so that chat rooms aren't dotted around the place. We should have one with W58, and we will not return these because no, we do return. No, we don't. However, we have a new chat room ID here. It might actually be a good idea to save that so that we can send a message to it. ID. Secret key. Chat room. MSG. Type. Message. Send up. I don't think we need that. And I don't actually think that it would do anything like that. This is around the time where I went to let me set them up. Oh, there we go. If off. We are in JSON. And that seems to be empty. Why would that be empty? I know why. Initial connection. No, empty. So empty. This one. There. Auth true. Now we are authenticated and as you can see, we do have that there, and we actually have a graceful error, but oh, that would have been us just sending it as a text instead of JSON. So considering that is us, we need to send a message from who's58 to the same chat room and of type message. Which we did not receive because let's try. And we have been disconnected. So let's do a send. Excuse me. No, I was right. No, I have just been pressing the wrong thing. Okay. To prove this, we have a circuit ID of DVV, and we will be checking to see if DVV is saved. Where we can see it is still highlighted, and we can see the socket ID of exactly this. So I'm not exactly aware why we are not receiving anything back. Why are we stuck on something this simplistic? IO simple. Okay. Oh, no. That's okay. We understand that the IO is passed in properly as an argument, and I think I've just realised that it's like an IO controller, IO for like WebSockets, like an interface with its own specific like control, how would you say, datums, methods. Can I actually subscribe to that? Events. Listen. Is that a triple O? That is a triple O. Send out an authentication. And we have received a message. I am still not exactly sure why the updated chat does not work. However, we can all consecutively move to this, I would think, and it would actually remove redundancy, and everything could be worked out from a simple one, from one simple endpoint. They utilize the same code, essentially. Following on, we have, it would be a good idea to make note of this message ID, and we can send a message, edit the message, sorry. So, as the file U, we can take that this chat room for the message ID of this, and we can edit or read. And we just have a return of nothing, so therefore to do this we will we have retrieved the ID, however red on red, delete. Nothing. However, if we now do this from whoth's account, we will now get delete, because only the sender can delete that message. And that is about all. We have gone through, fixed a minor few bugs on the Monolith backend service, and this will be getting uploaded to YouTube, 44 minutes long. At least this is longer than the 10-minute interface video. I did really think that all of my work boiled down to 10 minutes. However, it's just the magic and beauty of UI, abstracting away from the complexities of the actual thing. But anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.